Hey guys, Kurt here of NK Garage. Can you see me? Oh, there I am. Well, I'm addicted to eBay. Not just selling tools, but buying tools. I've gone nuts. I'm crazy. I found an auction lot for 125 pounds of Craftsman tools. So we're going to see what I got. I paid $500 for all of this stuff. I bid $400, then there was shipping, taxes, eBay fees, all of that. Came out to $497. They're not all going to fit on this table. So we'll be back in a minute. We're going to have to get some extra tables. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we've got our table and our other table ready. It's time to get us some tools. I hope we've got some good stuff in here. Pictures were horrible on this listing. I just know that there's over 800 pieces, 125 pounds, Craftsman tools. The guy sent me a message and said he was going to throw in some freebies. I don't know what to expect. I don't even know where the freebies are. Well, he went with the standard packet with all of the free stuff from the USPS service. Well, Craftsman tools for sure. Let's take a look. Got a ratchet right here. 1/2-inch drive ratchet, quick release. It's a VJ series. It is kind of functioning. Definitely dry and needs a service. Overall, in not too bad condition. Somebody used to like to beat on it on that side and on this side. But overall, it's not too bad. 1/2-inch dry breaker bar. It's a Flying V series. Well worn. The ball detent down here is like pretty shot. This guy is... I'm going to say he's probably no good anymore. Might work. I mean, if we have a socket, we'll test that later. Now the ratchet. So the tri-wing ratchet is functioning in both directions. Number 43796. It's got the 3- owner's mark. And some chrome missing, whatever. You know, not bad. Everything in here cost me pennies. Nothing in here cost me over $1. So here's another ratchet. 3/8 drive, quick release, VH series. I don't see any owner's marks on this one. Let's test it out. It's kind of working. These always just need a quick service. I've never had a problem getting these going again. Doesn't look too bad. I think I got one more ratchet here. Another 3/8 drive ratchet. So it's looking pretty shiny. T3V series. Can't say I've ever heard of that one before. Functions pretty good. Turns in both directions. Quick release is functioning. Not bad. Not bad. That's 4 ratchets already. Got some extensions here. These are the older Flying V series extensions. 3 of them for 3/8 drive right here, right on top. Overall, not too bad. This one's got those grinder marks. I don't know who those people were. I mean, I don't know if it's better or worse that they put grinder marks than the engravings. I don't know. I don't think I would ever take a grinder to my tools. Got some wrenches, 5/8 Flying V. Put wrenches on this side. Double open wrench, 17x19 VV. Looks like a good one. 5/8 by 3/4 V series. A 1/2-inch by 9/16 Flying V. Got a 7/16 Flying V series. 3/8 Flying V series. 9/16 E series USA. Double open V series, 1/2 inch by 9/16. 12 millimeter VA series. Got a 3/4 by 7/8 flying V. This one is an E series USA, 1/2 inch. We've got a 17 by 19 millimeter V series, double open. We've got a 19/32 by 11/16 flying V. 3/8 VV. 7/16 VA. 3/4 inch VV series. That's a nice one. 3/4 by 5/8 V series. We've got 3/4 by 5/8 again, double open V series. 9/16 V series. 1/2 inch V series. 1/2 inch flying V. Got some plastic. Whoa! Half inch VA, 6 point. It's a nice one. 6 points are good. Got a 19/32 by 11/16 V series. Got, I don't even know, what does it say? Clean? Clean 1? I don't know. 3/4 VV. A 14 millimeter VV. 13 millimeter VA. Ooh, double box. It's before the flying V series, 9/16 by 5/8. Just no letter codes at all. Three-quarter inch VV series. Got a 3/4 by 5/8 flying V. This is an old Craftsman vanadium. It's the 15/16 by 1. I've actually been collecting, trying to put a set of these together, and I don't have this one, so that was actually kind of a nice find. The C1 marking. 3/4 V series. 17 millimeter VA. 12 millimeter VA. 5/8 VA. 17 millimeter VA. 9/16 VV. 3/4 V. 25/32, 13/16 flying V. 13 millimeter VV. 3/8 flying V. We've got 11/16 by 19/32 flying V. 3/4 VV series. This is the one without the double lines. That's actually a rare find. Most of Craftsman's tools have always had the 2 lines on each side of the Craftsman. So that's actually the rare stamp. Doesn't make it super valuable or anything, but it is kind of cool to find because you rarely ever see those. 5/8 VA. 9/16 by 1/2 inch VV. 3/8 by 7/16 VV. 15 millimeter V. Flying V. 11/16 by 19/32. 17 millimeter VA. We've got 1/2 inch by 9/16 VV. 5/8, no numbers or anything, no letters, no V. 5/8 E series USA. We've got 14 millimeter. This one's been marked by Beanie. Flying V. 5/8 Flying V. 15mm rusted to Heck VA. 15mm VV. 9/16 VV. Got a 1/4 by 5/16 V. There's a couple more wrenches in here. 7mm VV. 13mm VV. Old double box Craftsman with the underline logo C1 wrench, 7/16 by 3/8. It's probably a rare one. I've never seen that one before. 17mm VA. Let's see. 5/8 VA. 13mm VA. 1/4 by 5/16 V. Got a 3/8 by 7/16 V. That might be it for the wrenches in here. I am not going to go through every socket. We would be here for days. But we'll pull out some interesting ones. I can see these guys. I'm not even sure when these are from. They're quite rusted. They have a single knurled bottom. They're 3/8 drive. Oh, they're the spline drive. That's what they are. We've got some bigger ones in here, like 27mm VV with the top knurl, 12-point, 1/2-inch drive. That's a nice one. Here's another big 1/2-inch drive socket, 1 1/16, 12-point. It's a V series. Old Flying V, 1 1/8, 12-point, 1/2-inch drive. This one is EE series, 11/16 deep, 12-point for 1/2-inch drive. Here's another metric, 22mm, 12-point, 1/2-inch drive. So spline drives from before. Got some spark plug sockets. This is a 1/2-inch drive spark plug socket, 13/16 EE series. And plenty more. This is an old Craftsman underline logo, 12-point. It's an old socket, 1/2-inch drive. BE, it's one of the BE series. I'll lay all these out later. We'll go over them later, but I can't possibly go over every socket. There's probably hundreds of them in here. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let's check out box number 2. Amazon Prime. And this is what kept the tools safe, guys. A couple of packing peanuts. We've got a couple more wrenches. 19/32 by 11/16 V series. 14mm VV series. 5/8 Flying V. Tons and tons of more sockets. Here's another old one. I think it's another BE socket. I don't know if these are from like the 30s. BE Craftsman. It's 1 1/8 for 1/2-inch drive. There's another old one. Another BE. It's a 12-point 7/8. for a 1/2" drive. It's a big metric socket. Got a 32 millimeter here, 12 point 1/2" drive. Got a couple more packing peanuts. And hundreds of sockets. We've got ones that are pretty nice, and we've got ones that are not nice. So, like I said, I'll lay some of those out later so we can get a little better of a look, but let's check out what's in box number 3. The guy said that he was going to send me some free tools. I think those are what's in here. We'll see what that's about. I think he said the free tools would be in a bag. So, I don't know if that's what that is. We'll get all of this out of here. He made sure that I got all of his trash. Alright, we got some more extensions. 1/2" drive, G series, about 6" there. We've got a 6" G series for 3/8 drive. 6" G series, 3/8 drive. We've got a 10" 1/2" drive, V series. 6" 1/2" drive, G series. 3" 1/2" drive, H series. 3" 1/2" drive, G series. 6" 3/8 drive, G series. We've got a 3" H series, 3/8 drive. Another 3" for 3/8 drive, H series. Here's another 3" 3/8 drive, G series. We got some more wrenches here. And more sockets. For wrenches, got a 7/16 VA, 12 millimeter VA, 6 point. That's a nice wrench. 12 by 14 millimeter VV. Got a 3/8 VA, 9/16 VA. Got a 6 by 8 millimeter double open V. Got a 7/16 VA. 5/8 VA, 9 millimeter VA, got a 13 millimeter VA. We have a 12 by 14 millimeter V. We've got a 1/2" by 9/16 flying V. We've got 7/16 V, and the last wrench is a 3/8 V. Let's see what's in the free bag. We'll get it open in about 10 minutes. Oops, lost a socket. 13 by 15 Flying V double box. That is a harder one to get. Condition's not great, but it's a nicer find if you're looking for rare pieces. We've got a 9/16 by 5/8 V series, 19 millimeter V series, 18 millimeter China. Got a 9/32 or I'm sure there's supposed to be more to that. That is not 9/32, probably 19/32 by 11/16 Flying V. I've got a 13/15 VV. Got a 12 millimeter VA. Got some sockets. This is a semi-deep Flying V for 3/8 drive. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we've got a 1/2 wrench V series, 3/4. Got a Sears BF Japan 9/16, pristine. Got a universal joint G series. 8-point socket, 5/8, 1/2 drive, V series. That's a good find. I think there's a lot of 8-point sockets in here actually. And believe it or not, these are actually some of the better finds. It's best to resell them in a set. It makes it worth the while. And there's a good amount of them in here. So that was good to see. Most of them are pretty nice too. 12 millimeter. That was the floor socket. This is just a regular socket. There we go. That wasn't bad for the free giveaway. There's some ignition wrenches in here as well. So we're going to go ahead and lay this out a little bit better. Honestly, I kind of bought this because there was a lot of sockets. And sockets, well, we resell them on our eBay store. Obviously, everybody needs sockets here and there. Complete your sets. I like to list those my free time at home. I sit in my office, I watch YouTube videos, hang out, and I just sit there in my chair and I list little sockets here and there. Especially in the winter, I get bored. I got a lot of extra time in the winter. I'm not doing a lot of landscaping then. So I'm kind of looking to stock up for winter on this stuff. And then there's some good wrenches and a couple ratchets. So I'm going to get this organized. We'll take a look and we'll see if I made a good purchase or not. All right, guys, we're back. I laid out all the tools and this is what we got. Remember, I paid $500 for all this stuff. And it doesn't really look like that much stuff. It can be very deceiving. I think most of the numbers are over here in the sockets. And that's not that bad because, like I said before, that's actually kind of what I was looking for, was the bulk amount of sockets, because when I get bored this winter, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to list all these on eBay. We've got 5 1/4-inch sockets. The middle here is 3/8 drive, and down here is 1/2-inch drive. I kind of thought I was getting more 1/2-inch drive. In the pictures, it looked like there were a lot of really big 1/2-inch drive sockets. But I guess because there was not really any 1/4-inch sockets, it made everything look bigger. I thought maybe that these were the 1/4-inch sockets, and then it made the 1/2-inch and the bigger 1/2-inch drive look much bigger. But overall, not too bad. I've got some of the more interesting stuff laid out on the table. Of course, if you saw before, we got the 15-inch breaker bar. We got 4 ratchets. We've got a handful of extensions. We got some ignition wrenches. We have 8-point sockets. I ended up finding 2 of the 3/8 drive semi-deep sockets. One of them is a Flying V series 1/2-inch, and the other one is 1/2-inch without a series. There's just no series on there. It says made in USA, but there's no V or VV or anything. Got two 6-point wrenches, one 1/2 inch, one 12 millimeter, both in really nice shape. We got 3 double box wrenches. I got the Craftsman vanadium wrench that I pointed out before that I was looking for my collection. We got the 9/16 Sears wrench in mint condition. Universal joint, and that's about it for that stuff. And of course we got a bunch of wrenches. Definitely more combination wrenches than double open, which is good because I'd rather have these. Overall, the condition is you know, there's some really nice ones in here, and then there's some pretty gnarly ones, like this 15 millimeter is seen better days. And that guy. But overall, it's all right. So I want to thank you guys for watching today, and I want to give you a little sneak peek on something coming soon. If you see, I'm wearing this nice shirt labeled NK Garage, and on the back we've got our
nothing.
That's right, there is nothing on the back of the pocket shirt. My bad. Oops. And I got a nice hat, NK Garage hat. This just came in today. We do have other shirts with the logo on the back, so we'll have to show you next time because we're running out of time for today. Shirts just got in, but pretty soon we'll be showing you guys more about the shirts and the hats, and they'll actually be available for sale if anybody's interested. We got to figure out a platform to list them on, the one that has the least amount of fees, so we can give them to you guys at the most reasonable price. So, coming soon. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Have a nice day, and have fun looking for tools or working on stuff. And Craftsman always brings me back to, you know, when I was a teenager and I just got my first car. So Craftsman hits home for me. That's why I do a lot of Craftsman stuff. Used to go into Sears and buy this stuff, you know, one socket at a time because, well, I was working with a bunch of old stuff that was lying around, stuff that I got for free and all that. So it brings me back. All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.